All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see if we get this thing going. Gotta check the stream quality. Gotta see how everything's going. And of course. Good morning and welcome to Friday Morning Magic, the most fun you can have on this entire YouTube channel every single Friday morning. Let's go. We are so early. I'm gonna be extra hype because we are extra early because it is a special Friday. We got in the chat Marcus Betts already. Oop, look, I got something covering my chat so I can't even see. I can't even see. Marcus Betts, good morning. Yeah, 360, good freaking morning. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're having a ton of fun. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Is the poll still going? The Baron is here. The Baron is here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. As you can see, we are super early here to talk about all things TCGs to kick off our Friday morning, because that's what we like to do here. If we're going to go into the weekend, if we're going to have a good work day, we might as well start it off on the right foot. And today we have an obnoxious amount of topics to talk about. We have so much to cover in such a short amount of time, because at the end of this video, we are going live over on my buddy Louie, Kitchen Table TCG's channel, for the May the Zoo Be With You podcast, live on this Friday. It's a special event. It's our 100th episode of the second season. I think it's season 2, episode 100. I forget the numbering, but it's going to be a freaking blast. It's going to be so much fun. Dennis, OG Dennis, channel member Dennis, big shout out, channel member Marcus Betts. If you guys want to join the channel membership to help support cardboard finance and everything we do here, it's literally only $5 a month, and it goes towards supporting all of the server costs, and you get discounts on box openings, early access to content, and a ton of other free perks. Make sure you click the link below this video somewhere where it says join and consider supporting there. But Dennis has been around forever, literally forever. Big shout out to Dennis. Michael Superbacker, good morning, guys. If you haven't yet, again, let's just get through the YouTube stuff right away. If you haven't liked the stream, click the like button. It helps spread the stream to more viewers, because we are extra early this morning. We are going to need the help. I can almost guarantee it. But as I was saying before, of course, Dennis rudely interrupted me by actually commenting in chat as one of my real life very good friends. How dare they? We have a ton to talk about today. The Magic market as a whole is going bananas. I want to evaluate collector boxes and ask the question, have we just been wrong about a ton of collector boxes in Magic's past? I want to look at collector boxes. I want to look at Assassin's Creed. A little vulnerability in the armor, let's call it. Assassin's Creed, a slight dip, little dip. We'll see if that has anything to do with anything. And Star Wars Unlimited and Lorcana struggle for the first time. Lorcana being the big surprise. The first signs of struggle for Lorcana. What does that mean for the game's future? Is it finally dead? Was everyone in the YouTube comment section right all along? No, it's not. Blaze, good morning. What's going on, side loaders? You ready for your last episode today? Scruffy looking game, my last episode of May the Zoo Be With You. Listen, we're going to make it a good one. We are going to pop off. That's for sure. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It is early morning, so it's going to be a different feel of the stream. Normally we are getting into things, a little more aggressively, but with it being this early, we got to give the not early risers, like all of you guys out there and myself, the chance to kind of creep their way into chat. We got to give them a chance to rub some sleep out of their eyes and get up and help that, We have our caffeine, as always. I posted in the Discord. There's a pinned link to join the Hometown TCG Discord somewhere in your chat. And big shout out to Blaze. They inspired me in the Coffee Crew Discord. My mug is not as cool, but I am testing its structural limits. This thing is about to spill over at any second. And today, if there was ever a day to need coffee, today is the day. I am live before my daughter is awake. My kid, who wakes up with the rising sun, is not awake yet. But without further ado, I want to jump on over and I want to take a look at a lot of the Magic market news. I want to break down some things. I have some collector boxes I want to talk about. But overall, the big message here, and let's just make sure while we're going, things are still cruising along. The entire Cardboard Finance suite is updating. All of the data will be up to date as of this morning for every single set, not just the modern stuff. I want to take a look at a couple sets and reevaluate my thoughts. Yeah, 360 says, don't want Lorcana dead, but I want for just a few months looking grim before it bounces back so I can see George in denial, then get excited when it's back. I don't think we are anywhere close to Lorcana being dead, so I don't think there's anything we have to worry about, but hey, maybe. What up, buddy? The Goonies from Australia. Cheers, Goonies. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. This has got to be a different hour for you, Goonies. We're an hour early. So rejoice. I want to take a look first at March of the Machine, and more importantly, or more specifically, I want to take a look at the March of the Machine collector booster box. I got a lot of heat, and I think a lot of the Magic community had a thought of March of the Machine when it came out. It was busy. Let's just say what it is. Let's call this set what it is. March of the Machine was busy, for those who remember. But this is the cool little behind the scenes little peek that you get with cardboardfinance.com and with holding on to all this data, is we get to remember that while it was busy, this product still sold in great numbers. Its release month sold 1,500 collector boxes on TCG Player, and while the price at that time was steady, over time we saw what we have seen so many times with Magic the Gathering collector boxes, as the price dipped down to $154.40 for the average price in, what is that? I think that's November of 2023. So in November of 2023, we did see its lowest price. But since then, since November, the slingshot that we have enabled, what is that? What is that? Is that Talladega Nights? Slingshot, baby. We pulled up right behind, woof, right around to the side. God, Talladega Nights. What a good movie. There's a knife in my leg. There's a knife in my leg. All right, that's too much of a tangent. Will I get demonetized? I saw a quote that said before Instagram and before people used to sit around and share memes with each other, men would just sit in a circle and quote Anchorman for hours. And I realized that was a good portion of my life. Just sitting around with my friends, just quoting Anchorman. Like that's what we did. We were clearly not the most well-developed humans in the world. We just sat around quoting Anchorman. Oh, chat, what are you guys doing? You guys are moving out here. Here we go. Yeah, we just sat around quoting Anchorman like absolute psychos. Like how crazy is that? Like that's what we used to do for fun. And I was like, oh my gosh, this person who posted this is so right. That's exactly what we did for fun. As I fix chat here. So little tangent there from having the conversation about March of the Machine. But yeah, I couldn't believe that was so accurate. That's exactly what we used to do. Hot take, Will Ferrell is the worst? And Dave Chappelle. Yes, listen. I know we're here to talk about the Magic market, and there's a ton to get into, but those were the days, baby. We just sat around and quoted Will Ferrell and Dave Chappelle on repeat. Dennis, you're the worst. No way. Will Ferrell is not the worst. I haven't, in fairness, what's the last thing you guys saw with Will Ferrell in it? Because it's been a minute for me. Yoko, good morning. And I did the same thing with DBZ. Yeah, there's some good DBZ quotes out there too, man. I gotta tell you. I like to think of Jesus with giant eagle's wings. Yeah. I'm gonna come over there and beat you like a spider monkey, Chip. Guys, stop. The distraction. The Magic market. It's worth talking about. Land of the Lost. God, the Baron. Baron gets it. Anyway. March of the Machine collector boosters. This is why this content is so much fun to do, guys. This is way more fun. I love doing this. I love Friday morning Magic. Cheers to all you guys. It makes me smile every single Friday. So this is a product that, again, it's nice to have that snapshot because like it tanked and then just rebounded and came back up. And we are now, like, I think I have it up here. Let's see. Well, we can come back to Modern Horizons 3. Let's go. Don't give us Aftermath. Don't give us Aftermath. Don't give us Aftermath. That's the forbidden set. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Aftermath, everyone. Everyone knows better. Like, even to this day, there's a couple of these boxes. Like, this set is old at this point. At this point, this is an old Magic set with how many releases we get. This is selling, you know, just a couple every single day. Magic products like this that are good are amazing. They just like slowly just leak out to the community over time. It's wild. Oh, I had a tab with it right here. I had a tab with it set up here to talk about. So, seeing the price rebound of this product, it's sweet. It's really cool to see something do this well over time. It's really cool to see, you know, we were in an era of Magic the Gathering where, let's just say, we weren't the most fond of everything going on, and it does seem to have shifted, right? I mean, we see this, the collector booster box with the Brothers War, right? Been high in the Brothers War. Let's full disclaimer, I'm high in the Brothers War. I'm a big believer in these Brothers War serialized cards, the first run that you could open out of boxes. I think that is an undervalued set of cards. I will stand by that. I live in that arena. I will die in that arena. But the fact that this box was down to $144 average sold in December of 2023. Again, we look at that November, December time frame. Like, look at the bounce back. This is, like, we don't give enough credit to this bounce back. Everyone's like, yeah, well, it came out and it was around, it's like around the same price when it came out. It hasn't appreciated at all. You're right, but it's got a lot to come back from. It's got a lot of slack to pick up. It's insane. Just hearing the name Will Ferrell makes me smile. He's hilarious. See, you guys get it. You guys get it. Marcus loves my March of the Machine Praetor page. Ooh, that's got to be a good page. For everyone who doesn't know, Marcus is in the Discord and is Marcus the serialized guy and is the go-to resource for our Discord for all things serialized cards. Has the coolest serialized Eldrazi collection, The Flood. I even handmade a meme about him because his collection is so good. So big shout out to Marcus and his collection and serialized card knowledge in the Discord. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your service, Marcus. Appreciate that. I still want to open the boosters. I still want to open collector boosters with Brothers War. Yeah, 360. See, that's what I'm talking about. That little bit of magic. Right? That little bit of magic that kind of pulls you in. And it's like, oh, kind of want to open this. There's the first run of serialized cards. There's something really fun I can get in here. Kind of want to crack this pack. That feeling this late in the game, this far after the set's release, is a beautiful, beautiful thing to have. Anger Collections, yo, yo, yo. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Marcus says, how far is the rebound from the market as a whole, though, in terms of collector boxes specifically? So that's what we want to talk about today. And I've pulled up a couple examples. Rob Boomsma, good morning. We talked about this a bit, you know, throughout the week, but I do want to point out that What's Crackin' Collectibles joining the stream, that collector boxes as a whole, and I've pulled up a couple here that have prices that surprised me. So here we have collector boxes that have prices that when I looked at, I was like, wow, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. Break to sip my coffee. Jake and Joel are Magic, good morning. Welcome to the stream. You got Duskborn and Bloomburrow actively spoiling. Is that happening right now? Listen, it's happening right now because they knew we were live. They knew I needed content because I had to go live an hour early at 7 a.m. Central Time. They're like, hey, give us content. So we'll take a look at that. Jake and Joel with the hot tip, the hot take. Thank you for joining in the stream. And Justin says, yo, any thoughts about Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Collector? Oh, my friend, we are getting there. So I got collector boxes that I think we would all be surprised about the price. And again, Brothers War here. But now let's take a look. Phyrexia All Will Be One. Phyrexia All Will Be One collector boxes at $237.99. Again, a product that this is a little bit different. Was always good, right? And again, we have the snapshot of Magic history here. We can take a look. Product was always good, but even the good products of this era saw this dip in this November, December of 2023. This box was down to $180. We're up to a $230 collector booster box. The slingshot and the bounce for this product that, again, just like the other products, just like leaking out over time. Just a collector box here, a collector box there, a collector box here, a collector box there, and suddenly, boom, we're seeing a price increase. Wilds of Eldraine. Now, again, this collector box, everyone plays a little game. everyone plays a little game. Wilds of Eldraine was always good. There was never a problem with Wilds of Eldraine. It was always good. It was always great. This box did drop to around $180 at one point. There was even a bit of faith lost in Wilds of Eldraine collector booster box. This was not something that we were just bullish on all the time. This is not something that we were just like always excited about. Look, this product slowly went down in price. Slowly. And then we have seen the slingshot. This is just the slingshot episode. Guys, this is just the slingshot episode. Even this product just popping off and heading to $300. It feels like some of these collector booster boxes, we were just wrong about. We were just, maybe we were just wrong. Jake and Joel are mad. Says, yeah, they're in Europe and Amsterdam right now. I am so excited for the Pro Tour this weekend. As a Pro Tour enjoyer, let's out myself here. Let's out myself. I am a Pro Tour enjoyer. I will sit and just have the Pro Tour on TV because I think it's fascinating. One-on-one Magic, just 60 card, 4 copies in the deck. One-on-one Magic is the most beautiful game. In the mind games, the mechanics, the play, I get jazzed up. Those consistent viewers of the stream know sometimes I watch old Pro Tours just because I'm fascinated by the decks, the archetypes, and the gameplay. I am that much of a nerd, and I am so proud of it. This Pro Tour, right after Modern Horizons 3 release, with Modern being the format, is so much fun. We took a look in the Discord at the metagame breakdown. It's insane. The decks are just wildly diverse. I think Other is like 20% of the meta. It's so crazy. I'm so excited. So Jake and Joel talking about what's being spoiled in Amsterdam takes my tiny unfocused brain and just points at like, oh, Amsterdam, that's where the Pro Tour is. Pro Tour. Let's talk Pro Tour. But I know we're here to talk about the market. But man, I too love the Pro Tour. Baron says they bought their collector box when it hit 180. If you're talking Wilds of Eldraine, what a purchase, Baron. What a purchase, Baron. Let's go. Would you say you're a Pro Tour enthusiast? I would say I am a avid Pro Tour enjoyer, I think is what I'd say, Yoko. You know what you just tried to do. What's cracking? Says, I've been up since 5:30 a.m. Eastern time watching the Pro Tour. I'm such a nerd. Let's go. Let's go. What's Kraken's got the Pro Tour on the other screen. That's dedication. Listen, like I said, we'll mention it now. We're going live on May the Zoo be with you following today's Friday Morning Magic. That's why we're so early. I'll drop a link at the end of this stream. I hope everyone comes over and joins the live podcast and has a ton of fun. But I gotta tell you, it's gonna be tempting just to have the Pro Tour on the other screen while the bozos bicker for a while and just be like, Pro Tour, this is so much fun. I'm gonna fight the urge. Jake Soul says, sorry. I've been looking forward to the con for new previews and the Modern Pro Tour. There you go. Listen. You don't have to say sorry here. We're all Magic nerds for our own thing. And just because I think one-on-one Magic is the best way to play the game, doesn't mean I don't love, the idea of sitting down with a pod that I like and playing Commander. I dunk on Commander a lot. I make a lot of fun of it. But when I have a pod with friends and actually just like that social experience and people that I really enjoy being around, it is never something I've regretted. I have always enjoyed it. And the beautiful thing about that is regardless of how the games of Magic go, I have a good time. Anchor Collections could Michael Superbag giving Anchor Collections a shout out. Rob Boobsma saying I've never watched the Pro Tour. Listen, I'll admit it gets a little bit dry, but it's for me. It's 100% for me. So yeah, it's a good time. Oh no, you're going live? How's Louis going to edit out all of George's hot takes? Oh, we're not, baby. We're gonna say it's gonna live in internet infamy. So I did want to talk. There's one more collector box I want to talk about. We've already touched on the market as a whole, and I do want to look at Kamigawa here. One more collector box, and that is the Dominaria Remastered collector booster display. Now this one is let's call it the least pumping. If this was a pump and dump stream, if I had a store, if I had a bunch of like products that I could sell you guys, I would be pumping this the hardest because I would want this to go up over time because I really love this set. So I'm biased here because I love this product. I love this set. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful set of cards and a wonderful sealed box experience. But this has only come up to $197.98. This being Dominaria Remastered Collector Boosters display, and this was the height of the fall. Let's actually remember. You talk about Dominaria Remastered. Everyone, let's do a thought exercise. Everyone in chat, thought exercise. Ready? Ready? Early morning thought exercise. First of all, if you aren't consuming caffeine, I don't know how you function, but cheers. My sip of caffeine goes out to you because you deserve, I don't know, everything in this world if you can function this early without caffeine. Now let's do a thought exercise. Everyone close their eyes, and I'm going to say something, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Dominaria Remastered. If the first thing that comes to your mind is tanking, Amazon dump, overprinted, things like that, then yeah, you fell into the media cycle and what actually happened with this product. And in fairness, that is exactly what happened. That is, you know, kind of how this product went down, unfortunately. Yeah, 360 says, if I close my eyes, I'm passing out. Well, listen, I'm just here to help you sleep. I'm just here to help. So this product, remember, did get dumped on the secondary market. But let's remember, not only did it come out and hold steady for a long time, it sold in great numbers for a remastered set. This product, look at some of these numbers. Just for the collector booster box for a remastered set with only 2 different products. You got the draft booster, play booster, draft booster, whatever, and the collector booster. This product sold really well. Remember, we still were kind of in love with remastered sets. It wasn't until the Amazon dumping, the absolute destruction of this product, where we started to be like, hey, $95 draft booster boxes that I may have paid $150 for on Amazon. Don't love this. Don't love this. It's where we started to get skeptical. So this product rebounding from those lows back to the 197 mark, down from 154, I think is worth noting. I was curious, because this product was clearly not printed in short supply. This product was clearly not printed in short supply. Well, there we go. Not printed in any kind of short supply. I was curious how long this would last. I was curious how long, you know, we could stay low. And again, I had a reason to follow this product because I really enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, like we said, draft booster boxes here, hitting a low of $95, right? $95 for a draft booster box. Not a great sign for this set, but to see it recover this well, I think is a big winner. Screen Watcher member for 4 months. Let's go! West Virginia represent. Josh, you rock. Best of luck in the mazes will be with you melee. You're about to have to survive. Listen, if I have to have a last episode, if I gotta go out, this is the way to go. Big shout out to Screen Watcher. Everyone, give Screen Watcher congrats on 4 months in the chat. Give him a big congrats. Tell him all the sealed product is his. Tell him he is a more than a regular enthusiast. He is a hometown hero. Let's go. D-Buck, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Yeah, this product's sitting up at $115. Like the rebound here. The rebound here is where it's at. I like to see this. This is a good time. So all in all, I really think the Magic market is turning around. I think there's a lot of collector booster boxes that we undervalued, that we were just wrong on. Right? A lot of collector products that we just didn't get right. And some of the experimental products, and you know what? Fine. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. March, the product that nobody talks about. We do not talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. This product, not great, not a good value, but like, even leaking out a couple boxes here and there. Even bad products are selling, you know, okay. But one thing that won't look as good, and one thing that will not be nearly as impressive, is the overtime graph for March of the Machine Aftermath here. Oh, hold on. Coffee. This will not be kind. And like, listen, this is the perfect Magic the Gathering world. I'm going to give you a hot take. You guys are all in chat. You guys are crushing chat right now about Screen Watcher. Big shout out again. Screen Watcher, you have one more shout out right now. I'm going to give you a hot take. I'm going to get myself canceled. Are you ready? I'm going to get myself canceled. It's been fun, YouTube. Good Magic products go up in price. Bad Magic products go down in price. It's literally it. Listen, we literally got there. Like, I don't understand. We jumped into some world where it's a hot take to be like, yeah, the set went up in price. It's good. Like, this is just not a good Magic product. Of course, this is not doing well. It's not a good Magic product. That's why I made my whole video that I'm not super excited about Assassin's Creed. I'm skeptical. Because, like, this model in the past, just, it hasn't worked for us. It hasn't shown us the juice. It hasn't shown us the gas. So, good Magic products doing well and bad Magic products doing poorly. I don't know when that became, like, a hot take, but that's what we're going to see. When Magic is stable, when the most played TCG in the known universe is stable and good and printed relatively properly, it just boils down to, is the set good? And that's a beautiful place to be. That's the most wonderful place to be. Is the set good? It's like, that's all we have to rely on. That's it. To know if the box is going to, what the price is going to do and how the secondary market's going to react. All we have to do is know if the price is good or if the set is good. Let's go. I'm in. That's a beautiful, beautiful Magic the Gathering world. That's exactly where I want to live. If you were to ask me, hey, what do you want to do? How do you want Magic to work? That's how I want Magic to work. Odds that Taylor Swift shows up for the live show today, 0. Odds that George talks about anything other than Taylor Swift, also 0. That man loves him some T Swift. He's a Swiftie through and through, baby. Have you played MTGA recently? Outlaw's kind of broken standard. I don't think it's broken. Okay. Arena is in a weird spot. I've been playing a lot of decks on Arena that are not the top tier decks. I've just been building a lot of decks with things like Tenacious Greed and Obnixilis, like Tenacious Greed, Obnixilis, Archon Package, or what? That's not Archon. It's a 6/6 for 4 mana, remove an oil counter. When it's got less than 4, you lose the game. So some sack outlets, a big 4/4, and just trying to build value out of that. Like, so I've been doing a lot of that, a lot of Mardu things with that package. And because of that, and I haven't worried about the high-end competitive meta, I've had a lot of fun. So I know it's going to be in a weird spot, especially with all the extra sets and the idea that we haven't had a rotation in a long time. But I have found a way to really enjoy some of the cards out there. I think rotation's going to help too. I do think rotation's going to help. Hot take: Karlov Manor starts to go up after the standard rotation. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Karlov Manor because, like, I don't know. We already looked at a stinker. We put a stinker on stream. Now, here's the thing with Karlov Manor. There are some banger cards that are seeing a bunch of play in Karlov Manor. There's some really good cards in Karlov Manor. You got all the surveil lands, the dig lands. You've got the commons and uncommons are crazy. Leyline of the Guild Pact. I remember at one point, I think I paid like $15 to $20 for each of these. So RIP my wallet. I think I bought them roughly here. RIP my wallet in chat, and chat RIP Josh's wallet. Sometimes that's the life, I guess. But I do think that this product is probably, especially here, like, if I were to tell you, hey, you can hang out with your friends and have a sealed Magic the Gathering experience. You can play Limited, you can play Draft, you can sit around and crack packs and play some Rush, like whatever it is, you can have this sealed experience, and you can have it for $90. You'd be like, oh, in today's Magic the Gathering ecosystem, that's rare. That's not a thing. That doesn't happen. And yet, here we are, right? Here we are with Karlov Manor. That 100% is a thing. And, like, that ability, and I understand It's not the most popular thematic set. I understand it's not necessarily the best cards that everyone wants to play with over and over and over again. I get that. But sometimes you just want to play Magic with a sealed box and you want to spend less than $150. And like, this is an option. And you're going to be left with some cool stuff. The uncommons in this set, I think this is the set with just a ton of bangers at uncommon and common. I love, again, the dig lands. You got Leyline. You got stuff to pick up to add to other formats and other decks that you might not have. Like, I like what this has to offer. I don't think this box works at 130, 140 like your Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I do think this box works at $85. Like, you're pretty hard. Now, this is the tough one. Because even if you hit the big hitter here, the serialized card, like, you got to convince someone to buy it. And historically, you know, that hasn't gone great. The history of this product isn't the most positive. It's not the most positive history in the world. But again, Magic's got, when you take all of that and then all of a sudden you also consider Commander. Commander is such a cop-out. It's such a auto-save for almost every single set. It's such a cheat code. Because, like, you're going to sell 4,000 Commander decks in the bundle every single set on TCG Player. And, you know, probably more. And if it's a good set with a good Commander deck, it's going to be way more. And there's almost always going to be a popular deck that people are going to get into. Yeah, like, it's... Commander is such a cop-out. Like, the Commander deck set here, average price of $117, and one of the Commander decks, I think, or is it? One of the Commander decks here is like, you know, 60, 70 bucks or something like that. So there's just, it's such a win. It's such an auto win for Magic the Gathering. Oh, before we move on, let's look. Here you go. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. The Velociraptor deck. This thing went crazy. Not just vampires with jobs. Listen. Listen. If I'm going to fantasize about being a mythical creature that's, you know, a little bit dark, but still has some style and some flair, and I'm going to drink blood, I also want to have a 9-to-5 to support that lifestyle. Like, I'm not unrealistic. I understand that living that lifestyle is going to come with some responsibility, and I want to be able to carry the burden of that responsibility and afford that responsibility. So I too would be a vampire with a job. I think, you know. This, like, it's such a cheat code. It's just also, riddle me this. Riddle me this, Magic community. Ready? Are you guys ready for a little puzzle this morning? Riddle me this. Velociraptor. Ton of decks sold. Great product. Really good. However, in May, peaked at $131. Expensive product. Cost you a pretty penny. Not a cheap deck. Not saying it's not worth the money, but just it's not cheap. We just buy this product. Let's just buy the sealed deck set. You're essentially getting a deck for free here. We're getting a deck for free. I've never understood I'm going to buy the one Commander deck and, like, I'm going to spend $100, $115 on this one, and the Commander deck set's $175. Like, just convince a friend to go in with you. just find a friend. Phone a friend. Phone a loved one. Be like, hey, get yourself some Commander decks. Let's go all in. What are we doing? I also fantasize about having style one day. My style is very, very easy. My style is lame. My style is black t-shirt, shorts, or nice pants if I'm going into the office. Like, that's it. I had adult stuff to take care of before the stream this morning. Black t-shirt, regular pants. I am not a stylish, like, listen, not a stylish human. Now I need, the Baron says, now I need more dinos. Listen, more dinos, almost surely always the answer. Almost surely always the answer. Scruffy says some of us don't have friends. That is a lie. I'm going to Gen Con. I'm going to see you there. We are friends. Scruffy Looking Gaming, friend of the channel, friend of mine. D-Buck says, you're a dad. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That is why I am lame. I have no style, and I am okay with it. Scruffy is about to say, what if we have no friends? You can find friends, I believe. I believe. I'm a cargo shorts man. Listen, I love a good pair of cargo shorts now and again. Mine have all gotten too small for me. That's it. How can you respect yourself if you don't spend hundreds of dollars on clothes? Because I look at myself in the mirror. Because I know, listen, when you got a Toyota Camry body, you don't spend thousands of dollars on the paint job. That's me. That's my life. That's my life. Listen, I can't thrift store shop. I have to buy talls. Otherwise clothes don't fit me. Oh, big shout out. Hold on. The Flatwood Monster Museum. The Flatwood Monster Museum in West Virginia did something incredible. They sent me a MetaZoo t-shirt. It's amazing. It's got the Flatwood Monster on it. It's a really cool Flatwood Monsters MetaZoo t-shirt. It's not a tall. So I have a new gym shirt, and this is what I can do with not talls. It's weird that we're talking about this. I just want to shout out the Flatwood Monster Museum in West Virginia for sending out. It was the nicest gesture. It's such a cool shirt. I have to, when they're not talls, rip the sleeves off and wear them sleeveless. I have to wear them sleeveless. So I have a brand new gym shirt. I will be at the gym repping the Flatwood Monster. Big shout out to the Flatwood Monster Museum for all of the help. Man. And the sweet shirt. It's a sweet shirt. It's really cool. I had it on the other day, and my wife was like, what is that? She's got no idea. And then she's like, I think I'm going to wear this to bed. I was like, you got to give it back. This can't become one of those things where like, I'm wearing it to bed, and now it's mine. I'm like, no, I'm getting that back from you. Did you flex on the sleeves ripped off? No. No. So, big shout out. Thank you so much. Cheers to the Flatwood Monster Museum for sending that out my way. I'm excited to rock that. I'm excited to get looked at the gym where everyone's like, what's that? And I'm like, do I have a story to tell you? Here. I'm just going to carry around packs of trading cards in my pockets and be like, here. I'm like some weird trading card dealer at the gym. It's your first one's free. And then you got to come back. Then you got to come back and sub to the channel. I was recently told don't leave the house in pajamas. Have some respect for yourself. I had issues with that idea. Listen, you know what? I get both sides of that argument. I'm not willing to comment at this time. I recently got a Magic sale from someone in Flatwoods. I added a Topps Flatwood Monster as a bonus card. That's sweet. I've been adding bonus cards to a lot of my sales, little bonus packs. Oh, we're going to be opening up sales for Modern Horizons. I think we offered to the channel members for a while. We're going to be opening up sales. I have play booster boxes I'm going to be cracking on the channel that I'm super excited about. This box is so much fun to open. Like, what a banger of a set. Like, what a good set. This set is so good. God, Wizards Magic's popping off right now. Magic is popping off right now. Magic is going crazy right now. Hey, Universes Beyond Doctor Who just still sells products in June. Like last month sold almost 400 boxes. Just out of just cause. Remember when everyone said this set was going to be bad? When this was going to be a bad product? It's just not. It's fun to open. Yeah, Modern Horizons 3 is so much fun to open. It's so much fun. And then you have the outliers. Then you have the freaks. These are like when everyone's like, oh, you're tall. And then they meet me in person. They're like, oh, you're abnormal. This is the abnormal of Magic sets. Look at this thing. Look at the Fallout Collector booster box. Look at this. Like this, it's just insane. What are we doing? This box is what, over $600 now? And like, oh, it's artificial scarcity. It's a collector box, and they printed it in reasonable numbers. They did what they're supposed to do. They did the thing. They did the thing. It's always been my position that you should make collector boxes limited. I got side missions going on in my life. I have side missions going on. I have Dennis in our group chat. What the H? You're going to Gen Con and didn't tell me? It was a last minute decision. Literal last minute decision because I was able to stay at the hotel with scruffy looking gaming. Last second decision. So trust me, I didn't know either until last second. And also, don't you at me. Don't you at me. You just come at me in our group chat all the time about the things I like and won't talk to me about the Pro Tour. And you know how much I love the Pro Tour. So don't at me. I will at you, my guy. I will at you, Dennis. Hometown TCG Dennis. Member of the channel for the longest time and person who has appeared in more videos than almost anyone except the people who made the channel on this channel. Dennis, you heard me. That's right. There are all these viewers in here, and it just got personal. There's all these viewers in here, and we just did a side quest of calling each other out. So take that. My daughter started saying raspberry. She go, Daddy, raspberry. It's the cutest thing in the world. I love the Pro Tour. I will leak DMs. I will leak DMs. Yeah, so Fallout. Fallout just, again, did not see this coming. They printed the collector box correctly. This is just a good move. And, you know, while we're here. Like, this set's just banging. This set's so good. Modern Horizons 3 is so good. Like, the Play Booster Box. The Play Booster Box leading the charge. The Play Booster Box. No, not down with Dennis. Just reasonable Dennis. Which Dennis and I can't be reasonable with each other. It's funnier this way. This box is so good. It's so good. Here, do we have a Modern Horizons 3 tab? I don't think we do. Let's take a quick peek before we go into Assassin's Creed for the last 5 minutes, and then we gotta head over. We gotta head over to May the Zoo be with you. It's gonna be a good time. Modern Horizons 3. This product, I thought by now we'd see more damage to the shell. We'd see the facade start to fall. This product being stable and selling in the numbers that it's selling is wildly positive to me. This is amazing. This is great. I literally love to see how stable this Play Booster Box is, especially because we were skeptical on the Play Booster Box. We were 100% skeptical on the Play Booster Box. And to see it working is just, it feels good. D-Buck says, good luck on the live episode. I'm heading to work. Unfortunately, maybe I'll get a chance to catch a bit of it. Of course, hey, D-Buck, big cheers to you. Thanks for always tuning in and always hanging out. Everyone, give D-Buck a nice good morning on their way out the door, on their way to work, as we all know. That's something I had to tell my company, hey, live episode today, gonna be late. Because normally, Ralph, where's Ralph? Ralph won't have to tell me to go to work this morning. Ralph is always in the chat reminding me, hey, it's time to end the live stream. You got to go to work. You got bills to pay. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I got to get up from this desk and move to that desk and go to work. So big shout out. Won't have to do that today, but Ralph, I want you to know I appreciate your efforts every single week, regardless. Ariana says, I love the new art of the medallions. Yes. Yeah. The art in Modern Horizons 3, the art is just... Oop, wrong way. Hold on. Producer, which is also me. Stop screwing that up. The art in this set is so good. We talked about this when we did a pre-release show. We talked about the art in this set, and it's just great. It's just so good. Let's see before we go, let's see if there is any spoilers. All right. Wake up, you need to make money. What do you guys think in chat? Do you want to spend Assassin's Creed or spoilers? What do you want to go over? Hold on. You guys only have like 30 seconds to vote here. You only have like 30 seconds to vote here. $30 seconds to vote. What do you want to talk about? The last topic of the stream. You guys choose it. Assassin's Creed or Bloomburrow spoilers. Yes, I am aware of what I named the polls. Yes, I think it's funny. Yes, that's why I named it that way. No, don't at me. What do you guys think? Get those votes in. You only got like 1 minute to vote because I want to have enough time to cover whatever we talk about. So it doesn't matter. Put your vote in the chat. Don't tell me in chat, or you can tell me in chat too, but also put your vote in the poll. And while you guys vote, sip of coffee. Sip of coffee. That's a beautiful beverage. You got about 15 more seconds. 15 more seconds. Get your vote in there. What do you want to talk about? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloomburrow spoilers it is. Bloomburrow spoilers it is. Again, we have to drop the link to the live May the Zoo be with you that will be coming up here. We've got Bloomburrow spoilers. I have visual spoiler pulled up. Again, there will be spoilers covered in this portion of the video. There will be spoilers. There are spoilers about to be on screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think Magic fans care about spoilers anymore because, like, literally they're almost impossible to avoid. We've got visual spoiler, Bloomburrow spoilers pulled up here. I don't know when these were spoiled. Big shout out, Jake and Joel popped into the stream and kind of gave us the skinny on the lowdown and the 411. Are you guys morning drinking for the live stream? Jim Williams, channel member Jim Williams, good morning. We got Bloomburrow spoilers, we got lands. Pay 1 blue, tap Surveil 2, activate only a bird for... Oh. What a thematic land. What a really powerful and yet hard to pull off land. I like this land. Oh, I like this land cycle. Like, that's Surveil 2 for 1 blue. Well, really, realistically 2 blue, right? Surveil 2 for 2 blue. Wow. Look at the top 6 cards. You may reveal a bat, bird, mouse, or rabbit card from among them. Put it in your hand in library. Oh, it's a sack land. Okay. Oh, so they're all a little bit different. This is cool. I like this design. I like the design of these uncommon lands. I really do. All right, what's the Salvation Swarm? Whenever Salvation Swarm, another bird you control enters exiled to 1 target creature you control without flying. Wait, is this a loop? It's got flash. Oh no. Okay, I was about to say, your Aven Enforcers is flash. Azorius flash archetype and standard incoming. Pearl of Wisdom. Look at this art. How cute is that? That's so cute. It's just gonna be behind my face. Whatever. It's so cute. Pearl of Wisdom. This set's gonna be weird. I don't know. Carrot cake. Look at the art of carrot cake. That's so good idea. BDZ Mac gives us an idea of the creature types we would see. Yeah, it absolutely does. All right, we only got a couple more minutes. All right, so Vigilant Reach, power and toughness equal to the number of lands you go. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Mill 4 cards and return. Oh no! More gas for lands from the graveyard. Thank goodness for rest in peace. We are losing. Remember, we are losing unlicensed hearse in standard. We are losing unlicensed hearse. So ugh. Don't love that. These lands. I know that they do full art lands in every set now. Like, I get that. But, like, come on. This is a good land. Wait, why is it in... Wait, what's with the different treatments? Why are they different? 276, 277. Whoa. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. Look at that. They need more anime waifus in this set. I will savor your agony. I don't know what this is, but I'm not clicking on that. Let's look at Brya before we leave here. Prowess. Other creatures. Oh, whoa. Wow. When you cast a non-creature spell, target creature. Oh my goodness. This is pretty good. Like, listen, you got to get to the stick. You know, you're definitely going to removal check your opponent. But man, that's pretty good. And again, yeah, I hate to harp on it, but that's really good art. All right. Anyway, this has been just an awesome time. We have the May the Zoo be with you live coming up. Make sure you check out the 100th episode here in chat. Right here. This link right here that I just posted takes you to May the Zoo be with you live. It is 3 bozos talking all things TCG. If you have never experienced a May the Zoo be with you, this is the time. This is your moment. This podcast is some of the most fun content I have the privilege to make with 2 of my very closest friends. It is so much fun. The only people that are smarter and more interesting than them are Jim and Dennis in the group chat because they're in this stream right now. Big shout out Jim and Dennis. No, I'm just ragging on Jim and Dennis. But the 3 bozos on this podcast, myself being one of those bozos, have a great time. I love these guys. I love the conversations we get a chance to have. I love the back and forth. And I got to tell you, it is one of my favorite things to do is record this podcast. And we're going live for the first time ever. Episode 100. Make sure you tune in to that episode. The link is in this chat. You know what? I'm replacing the Discord pin. That's it. If you haven't joined the Discord pin's going away. Make sure you look at joining the Discord. I am replacing the pinned message to the live May the Zoo be with you. I hope to see you over there. To each and every one of you that tuned in this morning, thank you so much. This has been just a blast. We started so early. So early. All right, we got to bring the hype. May the Zoo be with you live. I will see you there. Good luck, everyone. Goodbye.